Popping, let's get it going. Man. All right.
Higher than a
Without
fucking
further
kite.
ado, we bring you.
Drum roll, please.
We got Orlando. Woo!
What's up, y'all?
How's
I'm
it going?
Orlando Munoz.
Francisco Costa, how's it going?
There you go. Oh, they sound shy.
Yeah, we're pretty shy, but we're happy to be here. Very much big congratulations on being another new dad.
Thank you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Nice. Shout out to World Peace. Shout out to World Peace, boy. And Lalo, thank you for the hospitality.
No,
That's
thank you guys for coming.
Make love, not war.
There you go. That's it.
Exactly.
There you go. World peace. Julian Romero says world peace. He ain't lying.
Yes.
So, guys, so you already, pretty much said y'all's name and stuff like that, but tell us what you guys, what you guys are about to let New Mexico know, let the world know, man, with y'all's podcast. What can people expect coming up?
Cool. Well, we are the Zia Symbols podcast. We are the exact definition of a symbol for diplomacy. We like journalism. We cover culture, politics, economic stuff. We like to get political as well. And so we just want to offer our audience in the future just a platform where they can find articles. It's just journalism, mostly like citizen journalism where we're like independent. But we each have our own interests. So we'll cover a lot of news. And yeah, that's what we like.
I mean, we're not really shy from any topic. Like we'll talk from either music, anything that's like historical. We'll talk from anything that's pretty much grounded in New Mexico, whether it's the weed, whether it's the people, culture itself. It's just everything that we want to talk about. That's here, so we want to include everything that's here, no matter who it is, right? Like yeah, we have our friend musician friend. My bad. His name is Mario. He's a really talented musician. He plays great piano, guitar. He sings really well. He's just all around great musician. But like we've had different like guests, of course. We've had Xavier. He's like real in the scene with hip hop. He's been in the culture with like New Mexico and Roswell itself. He's done a lot of shows. He has
checked out the YouTube.
yeah. I mean, he's been around. Like thankfully he gave us some traction. But like we're grateful for all that. Like that we're grateful to bring anybody. Honestly, we just
we're super great. We're super grateful to be here, and we're gonna touch on a lot of like international stuff because New Mexico is an international state. It's the state of the cosmos. So we, I know Cisco likes a lot of astronomy, so we'll bring up stuff like that.
I fuck with astronomy.
Yeah, hiking. We have to fuck with astronomy, you know.
No, most definitely, bro. Like
we get elevated, man.
Bro. Got to, bro. You got to.
Yeah. But yeah,
right?
Always, man.
Yeah, there's a lot of ties with New Mexico with weed. It's
come back in.
Culture.
Come back in longer.
Why you take the long way?
Oh, sorry. Poke your ass.
Yeah, Pancho
Sorry
Villa
about
and all
that.
that, but it's whatever.
That's what's up.
Yeah, but I'm already kind of.
The Dabb already got you.
Yeah,
you already
this guy.
dabbed out.
It's this guy.
This guy, I know.
What happened?
You way pre-gamed him too much, man.
Oh, me?
He's shy
Oh,
now. Look at him.
shit.
I'm back
So
and
they're hiding in the corner.
I'm ready for
Yep,
another
I'll be
one.
back. I'll be back.
He's like, I'm ready for another one.
Okay, so we're talking
me
about
try that big one.
astronomy. I heard astronomy.
Yeah, astronomy. So tell us
Science.
a little bit of astronomy.
Love
Can
that.
you give us a?
I mean, like Orlando mentioned, this is like a cosmic state. So like we have different places like Alamogordo, Hagerman, Los Alamos, the national park, White Sands, Roswell, of course, the crash, like everything, dude. You know, the longest airstrip, one of the biggest like air parking lots, I guess, one of the biggest airfields. Yes, we have hidden areas and like crazy stuff that we won't talk about or we can't talk about. The missile silos, of course, and shit like that. Like, but funny stuff.
I may or may not have a map
of some silos.
of some silos.
You may or may not be inviting us on an adventure.
May or may not.
May or may
We
not.
may or may not.
May
be
or may
going
not.
live again.
Allegedly.
Yeah. Okay. So. Cut to cut to the commercial. Cut to commercial.
What the fuck?
Shit, we're live. No, but so tell us more, man. Tell us more. What else are we gonna be able to see? So you're covering culture, you're covering astronomy side, you're covering anything New Mexico.
anything New
And
Mexico.
there is, I mean, it is a land of enchantments. It's weird to miss. It's mysterious, dog. This state is fucking mysterious.
I agree, man. We have connections with Taiwan. We have connections with Mexico. We border 2 Mexican states, and we're gonna do a psychedelic trip. Oh, pretty soon. Not a psychedelic trip. Sorry. We're gonna do more like a culture trip to Taos.
There you go. Okay.
A culture trip to Taos, and we're gonna, cause Taos has a lot of culture with like the breaking.
This guy's already done.
Not Breaking Bad. But yeah,
Where the fuck you drop it? I heard it.
It's under here.
It's a fuck on.
It's gone. It's
shall
gone.
break another one.
Yo,
It's
no,
two in a
it's gone
row.
somewhere. The
That's all. Yeah, I seen that. He's all, cut to the next guy. Cut to the
okay.
next guy. No, so
No,
what
that's
else
cool.
can you? What else are we gonna be able to catch on the podcast? Let people know, man.
So like for the most part, we're gonna do a little mini documentary on that trip to Taos. We're gonna like videotape the ceremony that we're gonna be invited to. We're gonna have a lot of interesting events. I guess we're gonna partake in. But for the most part, currently we're gonna be grounded definitely in the hard journalism. Like we're just gonna be looking at like the events that's going on in Roswell, pretty much in Albuquerque, Santa Fe, anything that's surrounding areas.
We're also gonna try to cover like border issues, and not to be like biased about it. We're just gonna be humanitarian about it. Bring up important stories, personal stories, and like we're trying to, in the long run, trying to be a symbol for diplomacy, a center for diplomacy, where people can come from all countries and just kind of see us as kind of like a council. Yeah.
like an advisor.
Yeah, a little place. Little embassy, yeah. Yeah, a little, yeah. So that's the idea, and but we're not, like we said, we like to dabble with the medicine, so
There you go. So,
That's
we're
good.
very happy to have
so
this.
definitely there's gonna be a lot of traveling around the state
Yes, and abroad,
and abroad.
Yes, because New
Wow.
Mexico is an international state, so
Most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Huh.
See, so we can learn a lot right now. Can you go more into that? Can you go more into depth with that?
Okay, well, I mean, New Mexico was one of the earliest states to try to pass medical marijuana. One of the first ones. So we also have a big connection with the Rio Grande. A lot of marijuana smuggling. Pancho Villa was the symbol of marijuana, and obviously Pancho Villa invaded Columbus, and yeah. So a lot of outdoor growing areas in New Mexico. So that's who we are.
Yeah,
It's been
most
around,
definitely.
yeah.
And this touches base on the Mexico and New Mexico history of cannabis from back in the day.
You know,
Yes.
This is what you're talking about.
Yeah.
Because we covered the more on the Asian from Asia side
Yeah.
and all that.
Yeah, because one of the earliest strains came from the Tibetan
Mountains. Yep.
yeah
Exactly.
plateau or something like that.
Pancho Villa used to be on the sacks, actually on the actual marijuana sacks. They put the marijuana in. There'd be his face
Ooh.
on it. Yeah, my friend used to have one,
Ooh.
and it was his like posing picture there
What was
on it. It was
That's-
like his brand, his imprint brand.
Yeah, he was relatable. People that made him gave him that symbol. You know Pancho Villa's real name?
No,
Doroteo Arango. He changed it.
he changed it. Or-
I
wonder
you would
why.
have- I wonder why.
Probably because too many people.
Trying to avoid is getting found, man.
Yeah, that's a good.
That's Pancho. That's Pancho
Yeah.
Ah,
Holy shit!
My name is Francisco, and my maiden's name is Villalba. There's a
damn.
There he is right there.
There's some secret there, bro.
Get the feds! Get the feds! Get the feds!
No, like
No, but we like what y'all do. We appreciate that y'all are. I've known Lalo for a little bit, not a lot, but he's taught me some stuff, taught me some lessons, and I like it. I like it. And this guy dabbed me out pretty hardcore.
Thank you, thank
And
you.
I'm very glad
I
to.
love dabbing.
Dab dads, it wouldn't be dab dads if you didn't get dabbed.
I
Yeah, yeah,
know.
My dad.
I mean,
Yeah.
once you come into the studio, man, you're gonna get dabbed out. I mean,
You want
there's
another?
no doubt about it.
What?
So what do y'all want to talk about? What do y'all?
I'm gonna get over to the comments real quick, man. Is there anything else on into the introduction that you guys want to put in? Anything else, you guys?
Schedule or something.
Anything? Yeah, like, are you guys gonna start coming on lives? Are you guys gonna
No,
start
Are you-
we're pretty chaotic.
pretty chaotic
Yeah,
at the
so
moment?
just we'll be spontaneous.
Okay,
about it.
okay.
Okay.
Stay
Just stay
tuned.
tuned.
That's all you gotta be.
Stay
That's
tuned.
good.
Follow
That's a good one.
social media. Always be in track with them. I guarantee you. Once they post something, it's gonna be something that you definitely want to be caught up in, and it's definitely gonna catch you up, especially on what's going on in New Mexico.
Yeah.
And like, especially if you're not really big on politics and you're not one to sit there and watch CNN and all that bullshit, this is something that's real.
Yeah, come.
And straight
Okay.
heart to heart to to you. This
Yeah.
is from the people. You know what I'm saying?
I agreed. Come to us. We'll try to give you the basic layman terms about like legislation, policy, current events, and so yeah. I mean, we're grassroots, so
Hell
we're
yeah.
for the people. For the people.
I'm waiting for it, man. I'm gonna
It's
be
good.
checking it out.
For the
That's
people.
for sure. So,
Hmm.
small town to small town, we got each other's back, man. You already
Gotta
know
get
that.
the truth out there.
Indeed, indeed.
Freaking high as a kite.
So, guys, we're gonna get over to the comments real quick. We got Alfredo Munoz, dude.
Alfredo.
There's so much cool badass. There. Oh shit, I'm fucking.
You want me to read that?
I feel I'm dazed and
Alfred
confused.
Munoz said, "Dude, there is so much cool, badass, some cool. Yeah, there is so much cool, badass, and some crazy shit that happens here in New Mexico. You are not
Oh,
lying. That's an
bunch
understatement.
of crazy stuff.
Most definitely.
Yeah.
And then we got
Yeah,
Anthony
that's true.
Trevino. What up, my people?
What's going on, guys?
We got Cave City in the house.
Cape City, what's
Cave
going
City in the house.
on?
Cave City in the house. And you got
My wife, Amy Lueras, her my girlfriend.
Oh yeah,
So,
hell yeah.
I mean, you got
Nice,
Joseph. You got any
nice. Thank you
questions?
for the views. I do actually.
You do? All
I
right.
hope-
Let's see.
I hope y'all didn't go over this while I was gone. But I have a couple questions for y'all. What made y'all want to start the Zia Symbol podcast?
You go first.
He said, "You go first."
Well, all right. Well, starting it, I don't know. I wasn't there for the start. I was there
Okay.
for the evolution, I guess.
Like the upbringing.
Yeah, it was Orlando's original idea, but we kind of made it a thing, I guess, of like of what it is today. It's still being fleshed out. There's no
Still
telling
being
what it'll be.
processed.
Okay.
Yeah.
It takes time. I mean, it takes molding, man. It takes time until you really
Oh,
figure
yeah,
out what's all gonna
definitely.
go on. I mean, until you get something like that. I mean, we've been at this shit a year, and we've been like the light switch on and off. You know what I mean? And people are probably like, "What the fuck?"
Yeah.
you know.
One
So
The
but-
primary motivation for me, I think, was obviously trying to do something that's part of me,
most
an
definitely
extension. And what is creation without creation? With the homies.
being creative.
Yeah.
Shit, that's
So-
literally.
literally like that's how we started everything, man. We're just like that. That creativity is super important, man. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Especially in today's society, like creativity is it's definitely something that's definitely like seen as like definitely something that you want to see in your kid. Something that they have that makes them special. Something that everyone has a passion for. And like creativity, man, nothing would have been invented if someone wasn't creative to think of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
That's a good point.
Very good point.
Someone was like, you know what, man? I'm tired of being on a plate. I'm gonna make a fucking bowl.
I want the bowl.
Yeah, we got a bowl now.
Oh, man.
Get
And
tired of the
the
little teacups. So you know what? Fuck this.
Mug.
Give me a venti.
See, that's definitely one of our goals is like give everybody a voice.
There you
Make sure
go.
everyone can
Mm.
have a healthy conversation because like we were trying to give it an unbiased spin to the news. Like we don't want everyone to have a red or blue or always fuck you, you know, like everyone's mad at each other. Just have a real person to person discussion. Like,
Literally, just
voice
like
matters.
this, a
Yeah,
simple
exactly.
fucking
Every voice
talk.
matters. That's a good
Exactly.
slogan right there.
People's like lives, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and so I know Cisco likes to get into dark operations. So we kind of get into
Black
different
Ops.
on some in some of our podcasts. We get into secret operations and
Nice.
stints, done by the military,
Can we know one
the
secret?
government. Huh?
Can we know one
No,
secret?
well, I mean, I was just gonna say that.
He's like, no,
Nope.
I was just gonna say
Top
that.
secret.
you won't make it out the door, mate.
Yeah,
Just stay away from the question, mate.
yeah. Stay away from the
Stay
question.
away.
Stay hunting, mate. Just stay hunting.
So like, Cisco has his own. Oh yeah, Cisco has like his own primary interest. He likes to get into crypto.
Oh, nice.
He's
Okay.
very good with computers, computer software. I myself like traveling and I like culture. So just being around the world, I traveled a little bit and I like seeing different things. I like smoking weed in different places.
I mean,
I was happy to smoke
how
weed.
can you not?
Yeah, I was happy to smoke weed in Uruguay, which was one of the first countries that legalized it.
What?
So that was pretty nice. On bank steps, on the
On-
steps of a bank.
What?
Yeah,
You know?
chill.
Watch out, dog.
I ain't
Fucking
gonna lie.
FBI's gonna fucking drop in and
no,
shit.
but hear me out. Like I feel like that, like life like that would be just amazing. You know what I mean? To literally just be like, you know what? Like I had a stressful day. I'm on my way home. I'm gonna sit down on these steps real quick, smoke a joint, and not be judged. You know what I'm saying? Or just be smoking, on your everyday life. You know what I mean? That like it's seen cigarettes. You know what I mean? You see people walking around smoking cigarettes all the time. You know what I mean? But like to see someone walking around smoking and joint, it's just like it's just daily life. You know that I guarantee life would be a lot better.
it's changing, dude.
It mostly is. I was hoping that it would pass federally. You know what I'm saying? It always passes Congress, but I'm hoping that it'll pass federally too as well. That would definitely change the game like a whole lot.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, there should be a hearing pretty soon. Pretty soon, November 3rd, right? Today, something
I think that was today.
today. Yeah.
It is, huh?
Like, we were talking about this last time because, like, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt you,
No,
but
no,
like,
no.
when you said about the federal legalization, Mexico actually did it first legally, like the whole entire country like for some reason it was unprecedented, but the United States has done it state by state. It's been slow. It's like 50%.
Like a yeah, no,
It's-
I get what you're saying. Yeah.
It's because of like different leaders and different governors, especially that everyone just has their own opinions. Like I said, I'm from Texas, man, and like there's been so many changes going on, but Texas is still like Stonewall. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
Big thing was like that I really was happy about to hear was Biden whenever he did his pardon for federal charges on people, man, and he did that, and he said he issued that he wanted all the states to follow suit. Texas said no. Texas said no, and they were just like really shut down on it. And it's very sad to see stuff like that. You know what I mean? Especially because like a lot of people, like one thing Biden talked about was people losing employmentship because it's on the record because of shit like that. You know what I'm saying? And it's
Mhm.
weed, man. It's the saddest thing, or and
Well,
you know, it's,
well, it's no surprise that politicians don't fulfill their duties to the organic process of humanity and exploring the mind.
a big thing
It's-
though. Oh, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh no, I'm in agreement. I mean, I have my own issue. I mean, my own views about like, you know, legalization and stuff like that. But I do think that like, just as humans move around the earth, so do the medicine. So does the medicine, you know. So that's just kind of a natural thing, you know. And people just fight here and there, and so long as we kind of do our own thing, there's people in horrible countries that can get a hold of their hash and they'll smoke it and have a magnificent experience.
Yep.
And but I don't know, man. I think there was estimated 7,000 to be pardoned with that via executive order. Um, we'll see what the more act happens. What happens today? But yeah, I think like what Cisco said, there's people on both sides that kind of uh, mess with the system. You know, I think blue and red, they kind of just fuck with it and they make it hard for us. Smoke a doobie and we're in jail.
Yeah.
It's crazy, man. But like there, think about like like today is like everyone changing their views. There's people coming out, and they're the ones that are trying to lead the people to the new things. You know what I mean? Like I said, there is a lot of lectures going on right now, and especially in Texas, there is people running in Texas that are positive for weed. You know what I'm saying? That are going for it. And it is a fight. Every day for some states, but other states, they're more willing to see it as the bright side of everything.
Yeah. No, I agree. I think there's legislation that has been passed that were both, blue and red, like Democratic and Republican. And so I think they kind of just made a mess out of it, all of them. So I don't think there's a clear way out of the situation. That I think it's not a it's a kit it's an issue that I see as kind of a lower issue into like kitchen table topics. Like I think resources, energy, war, famine, is kind of a bigger thing, Um, but that's just me. But that doesn't make me like against the
No, yeah, no, no, no,
legalization,
no, no,
Of
yeah,
course, like I
definitely.
said.
Yeah.
Everybody's open to their own opinion. You know what I mean? That's the thing. Like, no, yeah, you're good, dog.
It's a money thing. It's a business incentive.
I get you.
I think you've been through some of these business incentives where you probably go through hardships because things have changed, right?
Yep.
So like when things like that happen, I mean, there might be underlying reasons, and there might be, of course, the obvious ones like the money, but for the most part, it's gonna be money. Like even if it is ethical or not, like even if it
Cash.
like
Yeah.
if it was ethical or not, they wouldn't be selling cigarettes as much as they do, alcohol as much as they do. They wouldn't be pushing prescription medication as much as they do. They'd be pushing like the prevention of all that shit. They'd be like pushing health, right? Like the good shit.
Yeah.
They wouldn't be charging you $1,000 for an X-ray, like stupid shit like that. Like,
Like,
but they do. There's this whole business surrounding that shit, so there's money to be made, right? So like they're not gonna stop that anytime soon.
Big
they're
pharma
not.
company is what pays against most is like mostly what pays
Not even big
against
pharma, bro.
weed
Even,
and all
even in
that.
the food industry, bro. Everything's just gonna, like
Yeah.
you're saying, it's all just to make
No.
money. You know what I mean?
I'm good.
If they raise the price of this is, and people get mad at the stores, you know what I mean? And it sucks for some of the stores, especially small businesses that are trying to make it. They inflation goes up. So the price of buying stuff goes up, and then guess what? Your prices have to go up.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, exactly.
And sometimes people get mad at the at the place, at the store, at the small business, and it sucks, but
Bro, I was watching a commercial from 2012, right? IHOP. You remember when IHOP tried to go to IHOP for burgers?
yeah, I remember
The
that.
special was $6.99 for a full meal and endless
What?
fries. Yeah.
Damn, you ain't
This was not,
lying.
like 10 years ago, right? It was $6.99 for a full meal with endless fries. How's it going, man?
You showed up just in
Cut
time.
off the
for this
homie.
hit.
Come on, sit down.
You
Sit
just show
down.
up here just in time for this hit. Hey.
All right, sorry, bro. Keep going.
Right. So like
$6.99.
for a fat burger, double meaty burger, endless fries, the whole shebang and a drink, right? $6.99. Today, like you'd pay like $12.50 like for just the burger, not the drink. Like, so like it's crazy how everything's happened in like only 10 years. Like we used to make $8.50 an hour. I remember my first job was $7.50 an hour.
Bro, the
dude.
minimum wage.
Now it's I'm making like
Nah.
yeah, like
This guy.
I'm making way more than that, but it doesn't change. Like you're still spending just as much. Like nothing has changed.
Nothing has changed. It's just the numbers have changed. That's it.
It's
The
ridiculous.
decimals have moved. That's it. The fucking numbers. That's it.
Inflation has definitely like had an effect. I've seen it, and I'm just like because everything you notice it almost quickly because you're like, dang, this is more expensive than or like inflation, I guess. Like, gotta pay this extra, but no,
Yeah.
Times are tough, man. Times are tough, man. Like, it's been written in almost every single ancient book, religious or not, myth or legend. Times are tough. There's powers out at B to kind of infringe on in your in your freedom, you know, in your freedom to grow, especially, which grow whatever you want. You know.
Like one of the saddest things in history is that like I forget which founding father was it, Andrew Jackson or like which ones that they quoted it, but no, shut up.
Said Orlando
But
Munoz.
like e- yeah, like every great nation has endured, unfortunately, slavery in one form or another, right? Whether it's towards themselves or another like country, like, and at the end of like their peak, they stop. They figure it out that that's wrong. But like for some reason, no matter where, who, or what, like they do it. Even animals, like you look at like ants, they do that shit. Like they have their own little ecosystem. They
Yeah,
even
they do.
farm. Like it's crazy. Like
There's rules. There's rules within
The colony.
yeah, the colony within. There's rules within the.
Uniform,
It's like regardless, there's gonna be elites in anything. You're gonna have your human elites, your animals,
Mhm.
whatever, this and that. But I don't know. Like I don't think. Fuck. Where's I going with this?
You
Yeah,
don't-
I'm already baked with that cookie, bro. Goddamn.
Yeah,
You're not that
No,
big.
it's
You just
just
got here.
instant baked.
You just got
It's
here.
just, no, it's just like it's like they just have us under control, bro. Like, that's they dumb us down, dude, to be able to control us, bro.
I agree.
So,
I agree.
Once there's once there's elites, bro, that's it. Those are the ones that are gonna remain up there forever, bro. Everybody else is gonna try to get the pieces, the little crumbs down there, and that's what we're doing,
sacred knowledge. They used to kill each other for little shapes, bro.
Yep.
Well, for what?
Back in the like Greek times, like if you had a dodecahedron, a little shape of it, because they were teaching math. If you knew math when you weren't supposed to know that kind of math, right on the spot.
If you knew.
God damn, what's 2
if
plus
you
2?
knew how to read or write. No, not even, bro. That'd be like, that's too close. That's too close. That's too close. We're watching you. You gotta say toilet next time.
Yeah, say toilet. Say toilet.
Yeah. No, but
2 + 2. Blue.
yeah, but I mean, I think Mexico will have a large impact on if New Mexico goes easy with their, like if they become more legalized, more open, New Mexico, Texas as well. I think so as well. I think they'll be able to impact Mexico's policy with their making because Mexico, I don't know, man, they're incentivized to progress, but United States has progressed a lot, and Mexico is the ones that supply the good stuff. In the beginning. Y'all talked about Buddha. Buddha probably got that bud from freaking Persians and Arabs. We don't know.
Most religions have some kind of history of
Yeah.
some kind of hemp herb and or THC
Yeah.
herb.
Shiva was
Because
said
Jesus
to have
put it here.
ingested cannabis.
Been around since, like I said,
Thank
it's
you,
something
God.
that can literally just grow in the desert, like naturally. You know what I mean? That's the, it's like I said, like, if that's not something that's not supposed to be here, like how can you
Yeah.
make it like that? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Especially when that's basically how tobacco was. It grew naturally. Someone discovered it. It was like, yo, if you smoke this tobacco,
You get lightheaded.
your stress gone, but your anxiety up.
Tobacco's hard to grow though. That's the thing. Like to grow the good tobacco, that's hard.
And natural is better though. It's always better to go natural, man.
Yeah.
But I'm not really a big tobacco fan. Like I said, we THC and hemp.
Well, I really like is hashish. Me personally, I like hashish and tobacco.
Ooh.
I learned that in Europe, and they're good
My
about
bad.
it, or in South America as well. But
Fucking taking another hit.
hash was also one of the great medicines of the early periods. I'm sure y'all talked about it with Buddha.
Oh, yeah, whenever we talked about like definitely the roots about it where they touched something like
Yeah.
Lalo definitely talked about like Hindu roots and shit like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's no. I think weed has been present like in the Bible and
it's
in the
been-
Quran. It's
In the
present in
Quran.
freaking everything. Do literature. John Steinbeck's novel where like they're chilling at like after the Great Depression or something like that. Just families just chilling, smoking reefer.
I mean, if you
Dude,
think
it's-
about it, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
I mean, if you think about it, like I said, there's like people in Jamaica they live off of just selling weed, man. But like they're happy every day, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And then like I said, they it's something that's acceptable and everything. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
to live that way where you just get to smoke weed everywhere and just not be judged. That's like
Bro, we're
true.
living in the right time, bro.
Exactly. It's a good
Like,
day to
we
be
legit
alive.
are, yeah, we're living in the right time, bro.
I'm in.
Like, bro, we're able to take dabs, smoke weed, eat edibles, all in the same fucking time, dude.
Kind of
Like,
location as well. Location kind of helps.
yeah,
Goddamn.
exactly. That's true.
It cleared quick.
If you're living in Mexico, you got it made.
You got it made, bro. It's cold. It's cold and hot, but you got it made.
Yeah. So you got your good things about it, you got your bad things about it. but-
Shoot. You can hit up either one of us, and we'll have medicine for you guys.
Fuck yeah.
Nah, yeah, most definitely. You scared me.
The next
Yo. Yo, so we got about 15 minutes left. I mean, you guys down for like a little dab challenge or what? Yeah. Yeah.
The one heating up the
I'm
rig.
excu-
Yeah.
I'm gonna excuse myself.
About it.
He
I'm
said,
gonna excuse myself, but okay.
he said, I'm gonna excuse myself.
I'll smoke the joint though.
Oh, very cool. Of course, like I said,
You're dropping out of the dab challenge?
Ah, dude. Okay, I'll do the challenge.
Let's
Yeah,
go.
do the challenge. He said you gotta do the challenge.
I gotta do the challenge.
Dun-dun-dun. Bro.
I heard some bull.
I'm scared. Just saying.
Bro.
Terrified for my life.
Damn, guys, what y'all doing up here? I leave one time, bro.
Y'all heard?
God.
So
It's-
you lost? Did you get your train of thought back?
What's up, dude? I forgot that whole subject, bro.
No.
Nah,
You're
just
talking about
kidding.
control. We're talking
Well,
about.
where are we
like,
going with that though? We're just talking about
regulation,
like, yeah,
we're
like
talking
there's
about
always gonna be a higher
the
up, bro.
elites. Yeah,
There's
yeah.
always gonna be elites. You know, that's the way they control us, bro. By making up space, by making up all these. You know what I mean? They're
Mhm.
taking away purpose from us because once the people know we got purpose,
Mhm.
why are we gonna listen to somebody?
I agree. I think there's divinity within all of
Oh,
us,
yeah,
and I think
definitely,
there's
bro. Why? And it's all because power and money, dog. That's all
yeah.
they want. It's like fucking. You get a herd of sheep, bro. You put them all around inside of a fence. They're gonna stay in there, dog. You leave one little gate open and one sheep leaves, they're all gonna follow. That's what they don't want, dude. They don't want that shit.
No, I agree.
They want to stay in power.
Yeah, yeah. I think the global elitist and corporate establishments, do want a kind of enclosed society and a closed-minded population. I think they do kind of want them, I don't know, man. It's just it goes into conspiracy, because you're not really sure what's true, what's not.
real.
Because in reality, it's kind of chill, right? We're chill right now. For now.
I mean, we live in a society where, like, whatever you want to be, pursue it. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people, like I said, you're gonna definitely find your pathway of where you're gonna be in life. So you definitely want to pursue your dreams and shit.
You
like
let it
that.
get cold.
And then there's so many opportunity out there, especially with the way things are changing, everything becoming new. New opportunity everywhere. And I like seeing change. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, and weed has no like ethic, because I mean, like, people use weed to, like, Napoleon Bonaparte's army marched under weed and slaughtered under weed, and so did the Vikings, not under weed, but it's just
People did it.
Indians,
everyone does it. Yeah, everyone does it.
So the only
Conquers,
reason- the only reason it was-
janitors.
Sorry. The
No,
only
go for
reason it was made so bad was because the government couldn't control it. Other than that, it would have never became an issue.
and propaganda too.
And propaganda. Like,
Yeah.
other than that, it would have stayed.
Yeah.
It would have remained the same. People would have been able to grow it, use it.
Because, like I said, it was at one point
Yeah.
illegal in the U.S. and it was
Yeah.
used everywhere.
They used yellow journalism.
Almost.
They used yellow journalism under what was that guy's name?
He was running for mayor, and he's just or governor or something like that.
That name, I can't remember his name.
Well, whatever your name
But
is.
fuck you.
We talked about him on our cannabis history show.
Oh yeah, we did, but like how he just basically he just said, like,
Hauser,
all-
huh?
basically did like almost not like a Hitler thing, but he basically blamed it on all kinds of, like, all these Mexicans. All they do is smoke weed and rape women and kill, and all these criminals. That's all they
It
do.
was
smoke
it
weed.
was Harry J. Anslinger, and also head of the
Anslinger.
federal
The
Bureau of
Hanslinger.
Narcotics. And Yep.
That fucking guy.
Huh.
We don't like
But,
that guy.
yeah, like I said, it's sad to see, like, it was improper.
Random campaign against marijuana.
What I'm saying? But like I
Yeah.
said, with the change happening in today's society, New Mexico, everything's changing recreationally. New states are following. The more states that are, goddamn, flamethrower, bro.
Yeah, catch that.
It's like one of those hibachi restaurants where you light the grill on fire. Throws a dab at you. Catch the roach.
Go ahead.
But like I said, change is good, and like the fact people. I'm hoping that Texas follows softly soon with legalization. Because hear me out. Like I found out, I don't know, but Texas they got a good way of doing it right now. So right now it's all illegal, of course. You can only buy Delta 8, but one thing you can buy is THCA.
Yeah.
Right. So THC, let me tell you what THCA is. THCA is THC, but you just need heat to activate it. So before it's THC, it's THCA, right? And so whatever it is, you light it and it literally activates it and it becomes THC. So as long as it's 0.03% THC, it could be 28 up to 35% THCA, and you can buy flour and wax at your local smoke shop.
THCA, it's not THC.
1 gram of THCA. Like I said, this is the same. Like I said, all you need is heat to activate it, and it becomes THC.
Until you light it.
That's how they're able to do it in Texas.
That's a weird little
That
workaround.
was good. Which one was that one?
I can go to a smoke shop and buy an eighth of THCA, 35%, and I'll smoke it like weed, and I'll get so freaking high.
Bro, I used to have the
I
worst
did
time
the,
buying the
I
weed.
did the wax because when I got out there, I was like, gotta be legal. I'm a legal man. Still am.
I'm a legal man.
Everything I'm saying is just if so, no, but like I said, the smoke shop they sell THCA, and that is amazing. The effects, and then what I noticed is a lot of lack in THC, like 0.3%. The terpene level is amazing.
See, I remember buying weed from Texas, like back when I lived there 10 years ago, dude. Like $30 a gram on the street, and it was like 0.6, 0.8, like
They
not even a
burned you, they
gram.
burned you.
But I bought it every time because there was nothing else.
They're like,
They're
what can I do?
They're slowly converting, and then like with younger people running for office, trying to be that change, that that good change and everything.
Yeah.
It does take someone.
Get that
'cause
other
right now,
blunt
like I
going.
said, if you keep the same person that keeps that same mindset, and they're not changing, then that person needs to change to open up to the new way. Everything's
Yeah.
changing. A lot of people are getting more help from THC than they are from actual pills and shit, man. I've experienced that firsthand when I worked at a dispensary. I mean, I seen how literally like people come in, they're like, I hate pills. These pills are literally killing me more than this damn freaking disease or whatever I have is. And they're like, but I smoke weed. It helps me, and I have none of the symptoms.
Yeah.
And it's the most amazing thing ever.
See, oh my gosh.
I think that like I agree. I think Texas and like I said, Arizona, New Mexico, Cali, like bordering states should be more chill
Holy shit.
for Mexico's sake, because of the violence. I do think that there could be a trade-off. I think there could be a trade-off with like legalization, just because of like
Favorite strains, dude.
trafficking, and just geopolitical aspects. Like, I don't know, man. Like, it's just hard because free-minded people and progressive people made harsh laws against marijuana, and typically it's seen as the other way around. But it was that way as well. It's just kind of 50-50, and they just kind of swing each other's arms around and work with each other. So it's kind of hard, and like I'm also more of the perspective of like the shamanka of like the elders and stuff like that. So I do see like recreational weed. I use it recreationally, but I do think that like it could have a downside within the populations, especially in the Western world. So it's hard,
What do
It's
you
hard to
mean?
say.
Like downside as in?
Yeah, like I think it could be used as a tool for like no innovation. Because I do think there's inspiration within like marijuana and all that, but I don't think that's found recreationally. I think it's found within like the shamanic way,
So you're saying that like not
It's called wax
all
off.
should
It's
have
made for
access
wax.
to
Yeah, I'm not. I'm just being general about it,
right.
If it was up to me,
I mean, yeah, but regardless, I mean, it's gonna be in the street,
Yeah.
I mean, it's gonna be have
Yeah.
access to with or regardless on the
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah, I was
So-
just, I'm just
No,
Yeah,
yeah.
to clarify, yeah.
I get what
like
you mean.
recreational use. Like I do think that it isn't being used the way I thought it would be
Yeah.
according to the oral tradition. That's it.
Like, we're gonna go get some for medicine. It's being used as in, oh, let's go get
yeah,
high.
like I don't think Maria Sabina like noticed this. She was like, "Wait, what?
Did you show people?
Pinche norteños." But you know,
That's
like,
dope.
ah,
No, I get you. I get you, bro.
yeah. But that don't mean I wouldn't still find it. If I was living in the most harshest country to get marijuana, I still find that hashish somewhere. I'd fucking hit up freaking Abjar. Hey, from Morocco. Hey, you got some Reggie from freaking Queen, the Sultan?
What's up?
Yeah, just throw it in there.
Bro, that'd be. Let's get it.
I need a Loita.
Lighter.
A Loita. Anyone got a Loita? A laser beam.
I don't know where the lighter. Oh,
Fire.
hey, my
Lighter.
hand.
Have you heard of shotgun?
Beers? No.
You know, soldiers would do.
Oh, yeah, with the shotgun.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. With their shotguns, yeah.
So weed was like used for like the warrior class, you know, the
Is that
fucking
leaf
It's
blower?
always been around, dude.
It's
Like I
always been
said,
around,
no
yeah.
matter when, all throughout history, you'll find it.
yeah,
somewhere.
the abuelos, you know, they always had
Bro.
it. And whether it was in their alcohol thing, you know.
And it's been an up and down thing. It's been an up and down thing. You know, they worshipped it. They done all kinds of stuff with it, grown it all over. They were shipping it across the continents. You know what I mean? It was coming all over overseas.
Exactly.
And then next thing you know, prohibition hit. Boom. For a long, long time. And then for a while, boom, people were fighting for it again. Boom, 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 boom. And then boom, crashed down again.
Yeah.
So what isn't there to say that in the next 20 years
Yeah.
there's gonna be another prohibition and somebody's gonna fucking come into power where it's gonna be like,
Yeah. Well, the Marijuana Act of 1937 was established to take away the hemp industry. So, like, there's revolutions. I mean, there's evolutions of like,
I was like, whoa, right
could
now?
could-
Viva la da!
it could be like quadrants of time. And like you said, you know, there's good times, there's bad times, you know, all this stuff, right? The
Yeah.
seasons. That's why there's, you know, four directions. Oh, four directions. You know, that's why, you know, the New Mexico symbol is of, you know,
yep,
it symbolizes all that stuff. So
the seasons, everything, bro.
everything, all the human emotion. And also what I was gonna mention was that New Mexico was also good for weed because it's just so easy to grow, man.
It is.
You know,
I mean,
Yeah.
I mean, they say New Mexico does have some pretty good soil.
Yeah.
That's
and like what you said, it just from Asia to Africa to Central America, it just
he said who?
Is that what you guys freaking so?
We got not in this. Okay, my bad. Not in this general area. Here. Up towards the mountains and up further, yes.
For sure.
Okay, like
Out
towards the
here,
Colorado
yeah.
area.
We do have a lot of mountains though.
Clarify, bro.
I was like,
Not
we got
here.
like concrete dirt, bro. It's like-
It's all right. It's just a
Miles.
pile of rocks. It's all right. Just get it out of the way. Boss, we hit another shit.
It's just
Oh,
dirt
shit.
and harder than concrete, bro. I don't get it.
You gotta make your own around here. It's not. Fuck.
Don't ever rub it, blow it.
Yeah, I always fuck that up. I'm always like,
yeah.
No, the lighter way.
If y'all had to survive on a stream, what would it be?
What's
If
up?
y'all had to survive on 2 strains, what would they be?
two?
GMO.
Yeah.
Blue Dream
said
and
two.
Northern Lights.
Really?
GMO and Blue Dream.
GMO.
Those are
blueberry
old
muffin.
school strains.
Damn, that's fire.
On fire.
Who said GMO? Like I said GMO like 6 times.
Both of them?
Okay,
My
what?
favorite, bro.
It's not Girl Scout, no.
Motherfucker, That's a perfect like morning strain.
Banana
It's a
Kush.
wake and bake strain.
Banana Kush.
Banana Kush.
Whenever I go on my tolerance breaks, My favorite strain to smoke. God damn, bro, shove that shit in my face. My favorite strain to smoke, like when I fucking go back to smoking, is GMO, dude, because it hits me fucking hard, dude. Like, yeah,
Hell
Mm,
yeah.
my favorite.
I like Skywalker. It does.
Skywalker's
Skywalker's nice, always.
From
Yeah,
from Greenleaf. From Greenleaf.
yeah. Or Jack Herrera, just for the sake of the name.
Yo, you remember that forbidden fruit?
Like I said, that if my two would be blueberry muffin and forbidden fruit, but it has to be the right
Fuck your
forbidden
forbidden fruit.
Fuck you.
fruit. So like forbidden fruit, man, it literally smells like a bushel of apples and it's purple, straight purple, man. You grind it up and it's just it looks like those pictures that are edited and shit. It's
Bro.
amazing. But I remember he had some, and man, let the bag open. We walk in, it's like your house is Febrezed with apples. It's amazing. You
Feels
literally,
like-
it was so fruity. I was like, bro, your house smells so good, and it was literally just because of that flower.
That's what I say about banana kush. It is the most crystally, most dense, moist. It's just like the last time I had it, the last 3 times I had it was over 30%. So it's never been under.
I mean, I'm not
Bro.
really a big percentage guy. I mean, don't get me wrong, the higher percentage that's cool, but like I said, I'm big about like the taste and how it hits. So
Oh,
like I said,
yes.
so the terps,
Terp,
that's
for
what
sure.
will hit you. So like I said, like whatever I would ever smoke like that forbidden fruit, man, I would just get like slumped
Yeah, the taste is good
hard.
too.
I would just be like, damn, or like the blueberry muffin, especially. Sometimes it hits so smoothly, man, you don't really even feel it. Next thing you know, your whole body's just relaxed, and then your mind. It starts off with like your mind. You're like, dang, today's all right, and then next thing your whole body just like night night.
My first ounce. My first ounce was
Story
I'm
time.
proud to say green crack.
Green crack,
Yep.
bro.
Well, how did
Yes.
it hit?
It hit
You look
like
super baked.
Alice in La La
Higher
Land.
than
Those Landies in
How
Wonderland,
long
bro.
did that ounce last you?
It lasted me forever, all throughout high school.
Yeah, 1 ounce throughout your entire high school.
No, it was like throughout my like after high school. Like for
Oh.
it lasted me 6 months max.
That's still a lot,
Your
man.
first zip.
I could never.
My first ounce, yeah. Well, what'd you call it?
Zip.
Zip. Dang.
Mine. It was a forbidden fruit.
Forbidden fruit.
Yeah. Whenever I got back into no. Sorry. When I got back into the scenery, in 2018, Gorilla Glue, number 4,
Oh, nice.
That shit leaking.
and that shit fucking. That shit put me memes, bro. Memes.
Couch log.
Me and Gorilla Glue don't get along. We don't get along.
Mine was a split between AK-47 and cherry pie.
Oh, okay.
So good.
Fuck, I gotta try that.
I got lucky, bro. I had so much luck my first couple dealers, and then I hit a drought.
It's like no. That's how we were with the forbidden fruit, bro. We had this badass forbidden fruit. Just I was like, oh. The next thing I was like, whoop, gone.
First time I tried it, I had an ounce, and I remember
Gone.
like that ounce was so amazing because I was like, the taste, it tastes like you're licking and like biting into like an apple. It was just so like fruity, and it was really, like it changed me. I was like, this is, but nowadays like all these dispensaries have it, and I smelled it.
Kenny
It does not
Powers
taste the same.
OG.
Nothing like I said, it
Number
has to
one.
be like that.
See, that's what I mean with Skittles, bro. Skittles used to taste exactly like Skittles. Fruity as fuck.
But now now I just kind of earthy.
Hey, I got
and gassy.
some
I'm like,
Skittles that
"Goddamn,
taste just like that right now.
What happened to it?
I do. We'll take a bowl. We'll take a bowl here in a little bit,
Yes, sir.
guys. So we are up. I'm gonna go through these comments real quick, and I know the time came up. Is there anything else you guys wanted to say right quick? So, guys, we were talking about the first strains that we had and stuff like that. We have let me see, Echo 286, Kenny Powers, OG, and Skunk
Kenny
One.
Powers. Who's Kenny Powers, dude?
Which one is Kenny Powers?
Skunk One, dude, that thing.
This guy's going on TV show.
Skunk One is something that you can't hide.
And-
Because like it
Shout
has
out
like
to
a
them.
musky, a very
Shout
Shout out to them.
Shout out to them. And then we have Alfredo Munoz. We have with for him it was Ogre and Purple Headband.
Ooh, I forgot about the
I've
headband.
only had blueberry headband. I never had purple headband. That's gotta be some.
Thank you for reminding us. Thank you.
Appreciate y'all commenting, guys.
Thank
Hopefully
Yeah,
you for
thank you for the
commenting,
comments.
guys. Thank you for watching
Leave a
the
like,
live.
please, if you're enjoying
We're a little past through, man. If y'all missed out on the intro, we're still in love with that damn intro, man. That damn
It's a
intro.
good intro.
Damn aliens, just like getting down, getting down. We just had fun, man. Man, I hope, man. Overall, did you guys have fun with the show today? Did you guys have a great time here today?
We loved it. Subscribe and like to our podcast. We're available on Odyssey, Rumble, YouTube, and oh yeah, Instagram, Facebook, and all that jazz. So I'm Orlando Munoz.
Francisco Costa, man. It was nice to meet you guys. Nice to be here. Nice to.
Dude,
Hell yeah.
much-
Thank you.
Yeah, it's pretty
Much
cool.
love
Thanks
and
for
much
joining us.
appreciation for definitely joining us and definitely for smoky with us, man.
No, thank you for partaking, and I'm extremely happy right now.
Echo 286, much love from Roswell. Let's go.
Saludos.
Much love.
Roswell.
Alien Town, man. Guys, he's like Alien Town Roswell. Guys, I really hope y'all did have fun smoking. I hope y'all had fun smoking. I hope
Oh,
the
yeah.
experience was good. Was it what y'all thought Dabb does would be?
It was fantastic. I think we learned a lot from y'all, and I hope we can do another collab.
Oh, most
Eventually.
definitely, man. We
Maybe
because
go
we
on y'all's podcast,
we
man.
want to learn more, man.
That'd be fire.
We want to learn more. Anything else y'all got to bring about New Mexico or on y'all's travels, man? Anything you guys learn, bring out to light, man. Boom. You know what I
Gotcha,
mean?
man. Thank
Let's
you.
do it.
Thank you for having us.
Hell yeah. Guys, thank you once again for joining on a Thursday night sesh. It was an amazing one, guys. Next Thursday, we got the CEO of Stoner Talk mobile app. It's popping, it's going off. Catch the post, man. We're gonna put a post out there next Thursday as well, where you can actually subscribe or actually get